I am wide awake. I hear my past trauma. I did it masterly. I maneuvered out the matrix to defy these fiery darts being thrown at me. No time for sleep. I got lots to see. Digging.
Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Dadrina Valora. Okay, I'm gonna do a reading for the collective. I do intuitive readings. I do use cards, but everything is straight from my intuition. Yes, the cards are tools for me. I use the pictures and the illustrations, even the wording or whatever, to help me to elaborate or give you the guys the story or backline of what I'm picking up on intuitively, if that makes sense. Okay, I feel like that my messages and who I communicate with is the heavenly realm. That's who I communicate with when receiving these messages. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking I might do just a separate video. I don't even know why I feel the need to kind of teach a little bit about like how to use your intuition or how to know if something is your intuition. Like not necessarily how to read cards, but how to tap into your intuition. Like how to know. Like how do you know? Because people be asking or wondering, people be thinking, rather, I'll say. I won't say asking because they don't ask me to my face, but people be thinking, like how do you be knowing that stuff? Or like you might listen to other readers like, man, how do they be knowing that? So I can't speak for them, but for me, it is definitely a gift, and it takes you being sure of yourself and sure of your relationship with God. That's what it takes for me. Yeah. In a way, it's crazy because in a way, without going too deep, in a way, the things that I say become truth, becomes fact when I say them. Okay? You might have to go back and listen to that again. Yeah. Some people might be like, the audacity of her to think that. All right. But this is a collective reading. It's been a little minute since we have done one. I have been allowing the energies to do what they're doing. Okay. We have not just went through a shift, but for sure we went through at least 2 shifts since my last reading. Yeah. And I like to be obedient to myself. So I be wanting to put out more videos and things, but I have to be obedient to myself. Like when I'm just not there. 1 second. Okay, so anyway, what I want to say is um, like being freshly bitten, like a bit, like you've been bitten. So you have been freshly bitten, like whatever that means to you. So you get this message. If that relates to you, if that means something to you, and then please feel free to put it in the comments, okay? That might even help me with putting some things together. But you have been freshly bitten. So here I am. A little bit. I'm gonna show you how I pick up on things and how I put things together. Everyone has their own method. So freshly bitten is what I'm working with here. So now it's like a word association. What do you associate with that phrase or with that word? What comes to mind? What do you think of? What certain movies have you watched that might make you think about that? Like what movies come to mind? Like who's the last person you heard say something or reference to something like that? So now you have to start getting into your memory bank to see what comes up when you hear a certain word, when you see a certain something. And our phrase for now is freshly bitten. So what I relate and associate to freshly bitten would be, I wrote down 3 things right off top. Bit by the bug. You know that phrasing, I guess you call it a phrase, that people say, you've been bit by the bug. So that came to me. And I believe they say it's once bitten. Is it once bitten, twice shy? I think it's once bitten, twice shy. And then the last one I got is like when someone said like like when a vampire bites you. So you've been bit by like a vampire. So like those are 3 things that I relate to that came to me when hearing freshly bitten. Okay. So that is like my beginning. It's like squirreling in a way. It's like down the rabbit hole. And sometimes things come to me quickly. Sometimes they don't. So the cards are really helpful because they help me to go into it a little bit more. So we're going to figure out, what is this freshly bitten? Yeah, so I have Fresh Breath, Beginner's Mind, number 21. I've been seeing a lot of 3-3 threes. If numbers mean anything to you, you can relate to numbers. 333, 333, master number. Triple, especially when it's triple, automatically a master number. So you can 369 that number. 369 is the universe code. It's almost like you have freshly bitten. So okay. The first card out that I had was number 21, first breath. So of course, freshly, first breath. So that's the beginning. That's the beginning. 369 is the universe code. So if you have that code, if you're dealing within the universe code, like you have tapped in, they say. So yes. Yes, so we have rising above the fray. Rising above the fray. Number 18, rising above the fray. Yes. So with the eye there, like you have, it's an eagle with the eye. The eye is illuminated, made bigger. So it's like really being the eyes of the eagle. Like you can see. Like you can see. So I feel like we have some people that have been not sure. Like you have not been sure. But so like I'm here to confirm that you are sure. Like you're sure. Like you have to tell yourself that. Like you're sure. Like, okay. Like before, I'm telling you certain things about me, and like I'm sure some people be like who does she think she is? Like what is her audacity? You know what I'm saying? To think that, but you have to have the audacity. Like you have to have the audacity. Like you have to think highly of yourself. So like when you think highly of yourself, it's not to put anyone else down. Like, yeah, so some people that's in a certain state or place will begin to feel down because you highly put yourself up. And it's not to exalt yourself. So you don't exalt yourself. So it says that God will exalt you in due time. That's through humbleness, right? So that's another video. So I'm not saying exalt yourself, but to think of yourself as not to think low of yourself. So if you don't want to think low of yourself, then what are you thinking of yourself? Then you're thinking high of yourself, okay? So in order for you to be sure of yourself, you can't think low of yourself, or you will never be sure of yourself. Yeah, so I am sure of myself. Affirmations you can say, I am sure of myself. Okay? I believe in me. Affirmations. Affirmations are just, it's about the repetitive hearing of certain things. I am beautiful. It's like, yeah, I know I'm beautiful. But sometimes you have to embed certain things in you. Like you being heard so much crap, so much negativity. You hear it so much that it becomes embedded. So you have to like reprogram that negativity by logging in repetitively affirmations of I am beautiful. Okay? Everything that I need is within. Okay? I have everything that I need. Okay? I am well supported by the universe. I love my life. That's one of my favorite ones. Like I have to really reassure myself. Like I have to really remind myself because I have moments. So I have to remind myself that I love my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Things can always be better because I think us with the human nature, we always want more and more and more, right? So if you take away that more and more and live in the now, it's like right now, I love my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you have to tell yourself that. You can't really look at the more that you need. You can't look at things you want changed. In the now, everything is all right. Like, really, think about it. Like, think about it. Right now, everything is all right. Yeah. Freshly bitten. That's what I keep hearing. Twice shy. So at the beginning, like somebody, you're starting to think new things. You're starting into new endeavors. You're getting into new jobs, new careers. Like, you're going into careers. You're going into phases of life that you've never been in before. You've never done before. So it's not like you're continuing into something that you've been doing. Like you're getting new information. Like you're going into a new what am I trying to say? Like a new type. So if you have been working as a school teacher, if you have been like a teacher, a counselor for so many years, that's what you've known. Right now you're going into an exercise instructor. So that is definitely a switch up from what you're used to. Like you had to learn, you're learning new information. Okay? So it's okay to have a certain thing that you're doing and you do it for 5, 10, 20, 25 years. But it's okay as well to adapt, to evolve, to change and maneuver into a new you. So I'm no longer I'm not into beauty anymore. I'm not into the cosmetology. I'm not into that, doing the hair and the makeup. That's what I've been doing. I'm fully knowledged in that. Like I have like tapped out in that knowledge. Like I'm kind of tired of it. You know, at this point, I'm really kind of getting into, I don't know. I want to be more like into the little health. I'm trying to get into nutrition. You know, I'm trying to be like a dietitian now. Like I'm really getting into that. So now you have changed avenues. So I feel like there's a lot of people that I'm talking to that will be drawn to this video are people that are going into new avenues. Like you're fresh meat, is if I must say. Like you have been freshly bitten, okay? Like you're taking your first breath. So that first breath too is so I think about being like underwater, and when you finally come up and you like, you gotta take that breath. It's okay to take the breath. Like catch your breath. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Yeah. Yeah, you finally woke up and you smelled the coffee. This was in another reading, right? Because I was sipping coffee then. Probably because I was sipping coffee then. So definitely talking to some coffee drinkers. I'm talking to coffee drinkers. Yeah, so this is one of my affirmations. Card just came out. Number 31. In the hand. The universe is your partner. The universe is your partner. So, yeah, with this being you, this is your energy. This is your aura. And your energy and your aura is being held and protected by the universe. And I feel like you're like finally feeling that. Like you've been hearing it, you've been even knowing it, but you're feeling protected. Like you're feeling the elevation. You're feeling the change. You're feeling the support. Yeah. Now I must say, for some reason I must say that the support has been there. It's been there all along. but now you are starting to feel supported. Okay? This card keeps coming up. Opportunity and completion, completion. I want to say closed door, but it's like that door. It's not a. It's closing door. It says closing door, but I feel like that door is ajar. So I feel like this is like a opening doors. I know what the card says, closing door, completion, but I actually feel like there's an open door. It's like the door is open. Okay. God will open a door that no man can shut. Yeah, so look at that. So that's what I think about when I see that. Like that's a door. It's like closing door. But that door is not closed. This is a door that God has opened. And no man can shut it. Like they're trying to close the door, but it can't close. It can't close. Like it's too much light. It's too much light. Like, light doesn't even have weight to where it could stop a door from closing. But that is the mass of this light that the door cannot close it. All right? So that's just a way of thinking, but really it's because it's a door that God opened, that God has opened. God won't allow the door to be closed on you. Yeah. So you thought that time was running out on you. Like you thought you were going to miss out, fear of missing out. So you thought you were going to miss out. But the entire time the door couldn't close on you. Like it just was never going to close on you. So okay, again, you were being supported, but you didn't feel it. So now you're starting to feel supported. You were thinking, yeah. So definitely like, oh goodness, I'm picking up on like anxiety. Like someone's like was full of anxiety ridden, like yeah, with only things that you told yourself. There wasn't true. I guess it's true if you feel like it is, right? Coffee begins so cold so quick. I need my coffee hot. Decaf only. What is this freshly bitten though? What is this freshly bitten? Okay. I want to see what that phrase is because that's what keep coming to me. Okay, first I'm going to Google that. Okay, let me move that to the side. I'm Googling some things. I love to define things. I love to break things down. Getting like the real true definition of words that you would think you know, like bitten. I know what it means to be bitten, but you go to Google, you will be surprised. You'll be surprised how it's broken down for you. Okay. Hold on one second. I didn't do what I wanted to do, but that's neither here nor there. Even when you don't feel like things are gonna improve, like according to the laws, not the man laws, but the laws of the universe. According to the laws, things have to improve. They have to change. They have to. Okay? Now, how quickly they change and to the betterment of the how better they change and improve. Now, those things definitely boil down to you, to your own choices, to your own work and effort you're putting in, to your own faith, to your own life, to your own karma. So that's when it comes to each individual. But when I tell you, change is inevitable. So you cannot stay in what you're in forever. And that's really good or bad. If you're in a great, awesome situation and things is just, things can't stay that way all the time. When I say it's law, it's not life. Things will change. Y'all see this light? Yeah, I'm one with the light. Don't be tripping on me, y'all. I'm here, but I'm there. Like that. Like that. Like that. Straight like that. Where were we? Okay. What I'm seeing when I Google freshly bitten it says deep connection. To make or become fresh. Freshen up with the shower. To become brisk or strong. The wind freshened. To brighten in appearance. Yeah, it's like a gloss or a glow. See what I'm talking about? I went to Google and did that thing to tell me it didn't break it on down. Okay? I like to break things on down. Okay? Once you break it down, you can really see what's going on. Okay? A deep connection. Yeah, so I can see this two ways. So this deep connection could be with another individual, of course, right? This deep connection could be a connection that you're having 3 different ways. That you're having with oneself. And I must say that that's the best connection. But that third one is a deep connection with God. What's better than that? Oh my. Yes, becoming you have a deep connection with a certain person, you have a deep connection with yourself, or you have a deep connection with God. Bam. That's one. That's one. When I write down as I go, it helps me. So, deep connection with self, deep connection with another person, then a deep connection with God. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3. So the connection, there's a connection. So when you become connected, you become one. All right? Freshly bitten, a deep connection. You have become one. You have become one with the Father. Yeah. And it's truly only then when you become one with the Father can you become one with yourself. When you become one with yourself, it's only then that you can become one with the Father. And only then when those 2 things happen and you both become one, God and self have become one, are you able to truly get into a deep connection with another. Yeah. So I'm hearing like you have the world in the palm of your hands. You have the universe wrapped around your finger. What are you going to do with all this power? What are you going to do with all this power? Now, mind you, what I said, a minute ago, that things must change and will change. So keep that in mind while holding this power, this new power. Remember that even that someday will change. So what you do with that now will determine how things change. Am I making any sense? Y'all see this light? Yeah. It's a light blue aura. Light blue like the water. Yeah. So I could say that someone is pregnant with a little boy. As powerful as the ocean. Yeah, you bring a calming effect. Yeah. Be mindful of the things, your thoughts even, when looking in the mirror. When looking in the mirror, you're dressing for the day, you're doing your hair. If you're just looking in the mirror, so you know I have those moments where I'm just looking in the mirror. I ain't really got nothing going on. I'm just looking in the mirror. So you want to, bam, you want to be mindful of your thoughts while looking in the mirror. Because those thoughts, even with that mirror, the mirror is reflecting back to you. So not just really what you see is it reflecting back, but it's reflecting back even your thoughts that you are exuding out. Okay? Am I making sense? So a mirror. Yeah, right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So you have certain people that you feel like have been testing you or maybe against you. But when I tell you that these people or person has been a mirror to you, these people, this person have been showing you yourself. Okay? And right now is a time and a moment of forgiveness. For whatever it is that you feel like that person has done to you, you feel like they're against you, you feel like they are the whatever you feel. But they were only showing you you. So whatever it is about that person that you wasn't liking, there's really truly something within that you wasn't liking. Are you understanding? Okay? This message will be for you if you're understanding. And if you're not understanding, that's okay. So we really can't be mad at anyone. Because people are only mirroring back to us what we're giving out. If you're giving out meanness, and it just seems like people being mean to you. It's a mirror. Boy, boy, is it a mirror. Okay? I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys, whoever came to check the video out. If you have any questions, any type of comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. If you are not subscribed to my channel, you can take this time out to subscribe now as well and hit the like button. And I thank you so much. I cannot end this video without sending you guys love and light.